How is psychological profiling used in domestic violence cases? Imagine trying to understand why someone acts the way they do, especially when it involves harm to loved ones. That's where psychological profiling comes into play in domestic violence cases. It's a way for professionals to look at a person's mind and behavior to see what might happen next. In family law, this helps courts decide what's best for everyone, especially children. Domestic violence includes physical, emotional, and psychological abuse. It can leave deep scars not just on the victim but also on children who see or experience it. Psychological profiling looks at a person's personality traits, past experiences, and habits. It helps predict if someone might hurt others again. For example, tools like the Psychopathy Checklist are used to see how likely a person is to commit violent acts. While these tools aren't made just for domestic violence, they give useful clues about risk levels. Profiling also finds patterns like substance abuse, which can make someone more aggressive. It looks for traits like low self-esteem, narcissism, or lack of empathy, which can lead to controlling or violent behavior. In family law, this information is very helpful. When parents fight over custody, courts want to know if one parent might pose a danger to the child. If profiling shows a parent has a history of violence or emotional abuse, the court might limit their access to protect the child. Psychological abuse, like emotional manipulation or isolation, can also be considered in court decisions. These behaviors can affect a child's well-being and are important to look at. Risk assessment is a key part of this process. It helps courts decide how likely it is that abuse could happen again. This information guides decisions about who should have custody or visitation rights. But it's not always easy. Domestic violence can be hidden, especially if it's not physical. Sometimes emotional or psychological abuse is subtle and harder to spot. Victims might also show signs of dependency or trauma, which can be mistaken for personality issues. Legal systems use psychological profiling carefully, always aiming to keep families safe. It's a tool to help judges make fair decisions that protect everyone involved, especially children. It's important to remember that profiling is just one part of a bigger picture, used alongside other evidence and assessments. When done right, it can help prevent future harm and support healthier family outcomes.